and Romance album, which I'm releasing in like a few days. I think I'm done with the composition side of it, so today's stream may be a little less on the interesting side. What I'm doing is I'm chopping this entire album up into parts and releasing them in loops and stings and short versions of it that can be very easily used in videos and media productions and storytelling. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Here's a sample of how it sounds so far. There's a Chinese instrument that I showed you. You can hear that. Here's track 2. Okay, so now that's the theme of it. Now here's the sting, which is a 15-second version of it. So that's for like transitions between scenes, or to break up a podcast segment or whatever. And that's what I do. I release these themed music packs, which you can download at johnbarton.com/music. Check the title. So yeah, I've gone through the last 6 of them, I think, 6, yeah, and I've just got to do this last one. So let's do it. There's a bit of a loading fail there. A little bit beatsy. I like a beat. There's the loop, so I can use that later for the loop. Let's just zip it back. There's your marker for the loop. 4, 2, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. Just gonna hear the loop. That's fine, yeah. Before we get to that. Sounds pretty good. I just need some fine tuning on this instruments, the Yangqin instrument singers. It's the lead instrument. I want it to be good. So first things first, group all of that stuff together, makes it easier to edit. Secondly, let's take a look at these velocities here. I can see that firstly they're all a little bit high. I've been working with this instrument for the last 3 weeks now, and it's great. It can like pierce through, but it actually, like, that kind of stuff is going to come out. Those red things that you can see are going to come out like guns blazing, bro. And we just don't need a punch up. Gentle. Listening to the lead instrument. Late there. Good luck. Because there's a trill. There we go. There's the B section. That should be the move. Oh, here come the claps. I forgot about these. That's right. Chinese sounding bossa nova. Where else are you going to get that, kids? I like that little double piano hit that went on there. Let's just get rid of that. Maybe just replace it with a single one. So like this. Ding, dang, syncopated. Back. please go back. No, I still didn't get it there. That's it, yeah. Just a little bit pushing, that's all. Let's push it back a bit. Okay, a lovely jazzy ending there. Cool. You know what? I'm happy with this. I think it's a pretty dope track. I wanted to also just like draw attention to the fact that like not everything in this track is quantized. The standard way of like creating this type of library music is to write the parts and then make sure everything's quantized to like 100%, which is cool if you're going for like a very static electronic sound. But all of the stuff that I'm making it's kind of the word is organic. I want it to feel a bit more human because I think that's what's missing from like a lot of like library music. No criticism intended. I mean, there's a place for everything, but I just want I want to be the change I want to see, basically. Okay, so there you go. Change that. Let's just loop this section. Now I'm going into the sort of donkey work. Make the start point where the track starts. We need a name for this track. I haven't even thought about it. Bossa is good, and we need one word which signifies that it's got an Asian or Oriental theme. What about Oriental Bossa? There we go. That's pretty self-explanatory, I think. Might be a problem when I distribute it, because my distributor, Lander, has their nose so far up Apple's ass that they can't actually allow me to name the tracks. You know, if something's a descriptor, like if you call it Oriental Bossa or, you know, metal drum and bass, they will reject it. Like you can't actually call them that, which is why a lot of the tracks on my streaming profiles are different names to the ones that they were actually packaged and sold at on my own site. Anyway, that's all by the wayside. Okay, so we've done Oriental Bossa. We've got a nice little groove there that comes out. I'm not going to try and improve it too much. What's this? Okay, these are just extras, which I'm not going to need. And let's just do one final thing, which is a sting. Now what I'm going to have to do is... So the sting is usually the very end of the song. But I don't like this extra... I'm not sure I like that extra time. So let's take that out and yeah, cut it. Okay, wait, that's too much. I've cut too much time. Ding, 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 ding. 3, 4, ding, 4, 1. Okay, that's good, except we're just a little bit pushy. Got to take these guys back, and we don't need that second bass hit there, so let's do ourselves a favor and delete it. This is speed editing as usual. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're in the retardato, so it doesn't matter, the tempo doesn't matter. Okay, good. One thing I can see being a problem is that the piano's hold pedal always makes it go on longer than needed, so I'm just doing a fade out. Cool, let's just double the length of that fade out and we're good. There's our sting. Well done, everybody. This is called Oriental Bossa, and it's this thing, and it's the Remaster of this thing. Good, and here we go. Let's loop this. Call it Oriental Bossa loop Remaster. Cool. So now I've got all of the parts needed for 6 of the tracks. Earlier on, this section here, this extra track. Oh, that's that other one I did. Oh yes, okay, now I remember. Okay, so this was originally 2 tracks. This was originally 1 track. You can hear this one is quite nice, gentle, and then there's this section, which has got a much more pop sound, and specifically like a Tom Petty sound. I think it's the free falling chords, which is a problem because with royalty-free and license-free library music, you really have to kind of stick to one idea. Music editors are looking for, you got a person on the other end of the line, they've got to put together a TV show, they've got like 15 minutes to find the appropriate music track, and they go by titles. And if you create something, if you write something that's got 2 like different sounding parts, you're going to confuse them and they're going to move on. You literally have to make it sound like 1 track beginning to end, and I felt that that didn't work. But it's kind of cool because now I get to make 2 tracks instead of 1. So this is this sort of pop version of the Oriental sound that I'm going for. Obviously doesn't sound very Oriental, but if you solo out this instrument, then you can kind of hear where I was coming from with that. But we've got a few problems to fix first. 1, the relative volume of the piano and the Yangqin instrument are way out. So we're going to take the piano, first delete that section, and then we're going to take it down. Because it's the last track in this entire album, I'm actually just going to make my life easier there. Okay, right, that's cool. Next thing. Okay, so here's second problem. Yangqin is tremoloing all the time. It sounds like the hold pedal is stuck, or the mod wheel. Oops, the mod wheel shouldn't be that stuck. So that's good. Okay, and then we're going to create a marker here so I can skip. Okay, now we've got this problem that I haven't figured out quite how to fix yet. If you're working in a channel, a MIDI channel other than 1, it doesn't allow you to edit your mod wheel automation. Mod wheel channel 1 is not what I want. Exit that and delete all that. Oops, not the whole thing. Exit that. Yep. Let's try doing this maybe a little more carefully. Okay, so I'm unable to edit the mod wheel right now. I don't know why. Let's go back into here and you should see a different color now when I edit. There we go. Yeah, okay. Okay, now that's better. Single track, there we go, cool. This is where this guy comes in handy. I've got a design tablet down here that I use to do my fades. Reason being, the mod wheel on my machine is broken, so I actually can't use it, which really sucks. It would be a lot easier if I could, but you work with what you got. Okay, where's my pen? You work with what you got if it works. Dude, where's my pen? What is the trouble now? Let's do a little quick reboot of the Wacom. There we go. Turn it off and on, kids. Rule number 1 for fixing anything computer related. Okay, back to the start. Okay. Okay, the first one shouldn't be. There we go, let's take it up. To tremolo here, from here. Missing 1 note. No, still missing that 1 note. And it's repeating. Nice. Let's do it up there. From here, please. Too late. Shoop. No, too late. Too low. Okay, now just one small problem is that that note decays too quickly, or should I say it? Yeah, decays too quickly. Down. We don't need any tremolo there. I like that little piece. Good, but just a bit too high on the velocity side. Let's do a longer one there for a build-up. Boom. Nice, but then we must lose the tremolo very quickly thereafter. Okay, we gotta just take that up there and make sure it kills there. Cool. Was not supposed to be a B? I know what happened. It's not a pentatonic. Maybe it's... Okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to pump up the... I'm gonna have to pump up the piano at that part. Let's do a little tremolo here. Okay. Oops, there. Okay, it's just interrupting that a little bit. How did that work? How did that work? It went up instead of down, even though the note is below. I know. Okay, so your ear thinks it's the Chinese instrument, but it's actually the piano. Yeah, the piano's carrying the top note there. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Minor 4. Let's do a little tremolo swell. Too long. Yeah, keep it simple at the end, I think. Even though you can tremolo all the time. 2. This track needs a name too. Maybe a final tremolo under. There you go. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful, mate. I like it a lot. Okay. Now I think we've got a nice balance between the piano and Yangqing, which means looks like I've also screwed something up here. Okay, everything, there we go. Can all get cut, yo. All right. How long is this, by the way? It's 1:36. Looks like we've got hold pedal woes here in the strings. Yo. To the rescue. Such a chore. I swear, like, hold pedal stuff takes up so much of my existence. I already said go to channel 5. Or is it 1? No, it's 5. Why is it 5? Because it is. Turn off snap. No. For sake, it's such a pain in the backside. Watch a man fail. Now failing live, right at your face. Okay, there is gonna have to be a skull that gets cracked, and I know whose it's gonna be. It's gonna be the hold fucking pedal, excuse my language here, go back to the beginning of the clip, turn off, looks like Alt S for snap is causing all of my woes. Right, snap is off, hold channel number 5, no, not number 5 because we're actually editing number 1. Okay, alright, so I understand if you want to just, you know, leave, that's also fine. Yeah. To silence out. There, it actually breaks. Cool. Stop. Cool. That'll be okay for some nice background warmth. Trouble is that it's going on too long. Seem to be unable to select multiple clips. What's going on? It looks like I've screwed something up. Oh man, these strings are causing my life a lot of trouble right now. Okay, and this is what we do in this case. We go to Reaper, can't select MIDI notes. I'm going to take us to the next screen. Privacy freak. Okay. Maybe it's got to do with this rubbish again. It's the selection. Right, that's why, because I can't. There you go, yeah. I see what happened there was I was on channel 1 and these notes are not, obviously not channel 1, so it's a MIDI channel crap. Okay, I have to. Okay, for the record, I'm writing music for. Two things are wrong. One, sorry, this fan has to come on because it's way too hot in here again. So which means a bit of a background on the mic. There is actually a mic condom around here somewhere. Let's see if it works. Does these things actually work? Yeah, a little bit. Other thing I can do is just move that there and just crack this a bit. The outside world. Okay. The strings. The strings are a pain. Time to properly diagnose this. It's really not fun. First thing, this is MIDI channel 1, am I correct? Strings ensemble coming through channel 1. Yes, no, no, nothing coming through on channel 1. I might have, I think I know what's. No, there's no MIDI coming through whatsoever. Unplug, replug. Come on, MIDI. MIDI on this. Yeah, that's working. And not here. Okay, so we've just lost this keyboard for some reason. part of the problem is, it's okay. You can watch me problem solve live if you like. I'm afraid there's not going to be a lot of music for a few minutes. I want to get this behind me ASAP, so I've got to focus on strings, the actual contact instrument for the strings. There it is. Okay. MIDI is not entering. It's not entering any of the. There we go. It's fine coming through there and not coming through there, but it is on channel 1, so we can see that this keyboard should be working and isn't. I can't really reboot. The hold pedal isn't working either, and it's not a MIDI channel thing, because if it was, then there would be data coming out of that. So there's just a pain in the backside. That's all it is. Okay, which means to fix this now, first I'm going to solo out the strings. Okay, I'm just going to have to do it manually. Make sure the tail's done. Gentle. Okay. Let's just push that out a little bit. Okay. So we've got our music back. There's a jazzy note in here which I'm not happy with. Is it the F? That's better. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Now we've got the strings and staccato. Sounds nice. What's up with that little fade there? Okay, almost done. Oh, check this out. I'm quite stoked with this. Just try to run some software. Oh wait, no we can't. This is the same as that other piece. Right, we've got a problem, or a small problem. Okay. forgot I cut this track from another one, so it's sort of still sounding like the previous one. I'll make a change. Back to this one. Okay, so that's just that one idea. So earlier I mentioned that with library music, you got to kind of stick to one idea, and actually melody is sort of discouraged too, because melody detracts from the dialogue if there is any. But I'm just going to go ahead with this stuff anyway. People use it for craft videos and like cat videos and stuff like that, where there's no talking, hopefully, unless you got a really special cat. And then then so it adds a nice Chinese sort of sounding melody to it. But what I've got to do now is work out an arrangement. I'm literally just going to duplicate the whole track like this. I'm in trouble because so ignore that horrible string. Okay, so is the other one, does it end the same way? No, it doesn't. It does, yeah. It's the same exact ending. I'm going to do something I've never done before now. I've decided that this music is not supposed to be like necessarily listened to like you would listen to your favorite pop album, which means that there is scope for repetition. This is a resource. 3, 4. Which means I feel okay with using the exact same ending for this track as the other one, seeing as they're both in the same key, at the same tempo, and were originally the same track. It's giving you a choice. You can go with the pop version ending with that section, or you can go with the gentle, more romantic version ending with the same section. So that's cool. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. Let me find the nearest 2-point, as I call them, 2-point. First, let's just check this. I'll make sure this sounds good. 2, 3. A little breaker over there. Good. Okay, all of you can be consolidated. That means that now our loop begins here and ends there, roughly. And this, we need a name for this. Tom Petty, pop, heartbreak in China, heartbreak, long distance call, maybe. Long way to where? Wait, Kunming. I've been to a place in China called Kunming. That sounds... Okay, that's fine. This is the end track, so I don't really think it's gonna be worth doing all the attention. Okay, that's fine. Now, for the media creators. Section. Yeah, like I mentioned today, the stream today is mostly just admin, I'm afraid. I've got to do this stuff. I just thought I'd share some of the process. What I'm doing right now is I'm taking sections of the track and I'm looping, I'm creating them as loops. I render them out as loops so that it makes it easy for other people to, you know, like media creators, whatever, the people who use the stuff, video editors, whatever, to, you know, get creative with it. So instead of just giving you a track like you might get on Epidemic Sound or whatever, I'm giving you more options than that. Hey, what did I do? Shit, bitch, check that out, man. I just went a full screen. No, I've screwed something up. Damn. I think I've switched them. Anyone got any insights into how I just did that? Let's bring that, my face down, and let's bring that back up. Now I should be at a roughly the right proportion again. Okay, this section here that I'm pointing out is a loop, and I bounce out loops as well as the original tracks, as well as the stems, as well as stings. So let's do loop first. I'm going to test how it sounds when it loops back. Okay, I think a reduction in the amount of melody is usually a good idea in a loop, because melody is the thing that... Reducing or taking out all these notes. I think that's fine. Good. So there's one issue that I've got with the strings. They are just, the fade isn't right sound right. To fix it, I'm going to go over to my string pad and just bring the expression. Yeah, okay. Well, all I did there was I just took this knob down, which limits the ability, it limits the maximum range of the expression. Okay, so that's your loop. Now I'm going to just give that a name. It's called Long Way to Kunming, and it's the loop, and it's a pre-master because I run it through a mastering service to get volume levels up and the sound standardized. Cool. And then the outro is... No, the outro is... schmaltzy, this music. Maybe I might... Actually, let's just see how the piano sounds with a octave up. Let's go straight down to the... That can be a nice thing, yeah. Okay, we just need to get rid of that. Here's another sneaky trick I do, which audio producers would hate me for if they saw it. You extend out the audio of the guitar recording. How does it sound with this? Let's give it a little Chinese touch. Where are we? Yongqin, here you are. It needs to be tremoloed a little bit more here. You. That's fine, it's just going on too long. Whoa! Stop. That's fine. There you go, there's your little breaker between segments. Okay, I am finally done. That is, looks like I've finished up with 7 full tracks, as well as at least 1 loop and 1 sting for each track. And that's, yeah, that's most of it. From here on, I need to flip to the main speakers because I can't do the final mixing and mastering just on headphones, which means I have to say goodbye because otherwise you're going to get mic feedback. So yeah, thanks for pulling by. This has been a stream by me. I'm doing a Chinese themed sort of album for my library. And yeah, every month I release new music. Go to johnbartman.com/music, get onto the mailing list, and you get it for free. Otherwise, you pay $40. It's an asset pack full of these types of loops and stings and things. And it's for media creators, people who want to tell a story rather than just having like one background soundtrack. So it's for like podcasters who want to break up sections, and it's for audio drama creators and people who use it in videos to tell stories for TV or whatever, YouTube channels, that kind of thing. Yeah, get in touch if you want anything specific. I make music for people who, you know, the type of people who hang out on these streams. So go ahead and get in touch. And yeah, I'll see you again probably tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, and check out johnbartman.com/